view this thing from, it always appears the same. That's kind of magical.
Oh yes, hello. I'm Dan Morrow, owner of the Gallery at 10 Oaks, coming to you live with another installment of Life at the Gallery at 10 Oaks. This week, I'm sitting here in the midst of our newly hung showcase, the Chiaroscuro Casting Shadows in Mosaic. This lovely show by 10 artists from the Northwest Artists Alliance. We are proud to have this show hanging here from now through the end of September. That'll be September 30th, 2018. And this show has been traveling around the Northwest, and we are proud to be the final stop on this tour, and we will be holding the artist reception a week from tomorrow. That's August 11th from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Most of the artists from the showcase will be in attendance to talk to you. And these lovely mosaic pieces, the title of the show is Chiaroscuro, and that of course is a Latin phrase which means extremely heavy. I think that is what it means, and I would, if not, I would encourage you to come down in person and talk to these artists and see this. They must be seen up close and in person to really appreciate the work. We also have featured artist and dartist Becky Hessedal upstairs. Her show will be running now through the end of August, and I wouldn't hesitate at all to come see Becky Hessedal. Also, we will be holding the, you will definitely want to get your raffle tickets and purchase your Crokin now so that you can win the grand prize Poobah Crokin. On August 19th, we will be holding the Crokin World Tour and Family Reunion. Papa Crokin himself, Bob Dodson, will be here to talk about all things Crokin. Take a look at Facebook and our website to get the details on how you can enter to win the grand prize and everything that's going on that day. And finally, a big thanks to Visit McMinnville, Oregon for producing the new Art Walk brochure. This brand new brochure has just arrived yesterday. We are going to be handing these out to everyone. It is not only a great list of all the galleries in the area, but all the public art installations in McMinnville. It is a fabulous map and something you can really wow your kids when you take them around to see all the public art installations. Hey kids, instead of going to the beach, we're going to go see the public art installations. Think about that. So come check out the Art Walk map. That is fantastic. Now, you may hear that my phone is dinging. And why is that? That is because we have reached week 20 here on our live videos. And by doing this week after week, 20 weeks at a time, you calculate that out. That is approximately 4.5 years we've been doing this. So what my wife Nancy has done is invite all of our artists during this live video to send in what are these, the many tiny emails that people send from their phone, the tiny emails. A lot of people are calling them temps. They call them tents, I think, or tests. It's tests, is it not? Texts? Texts. That doesn't make any sense, but let's dive in. So you all know, as you've seen in the past, how professional we are, and we work hard to work with our artists. I'm sure these texts will be all very loving and supportive, the tiny emails that are coming through live. So if you're sitting at home watching this, artist, you can send in your questions as well. I assure you, I have not seen any of these yet, so let's just see what we get. Okay, here we go. What do we got? From Mrs. Shawnshea, Rick Shawnshea. I don't know that I've met him before, but Mrs. Shawnshea, are there any ghosts in the gallery that you have heard of or heard from? Yes, I hear this all the time, both in my head and when I'm upstairs. And when you turn the lights off at night, it is much easier to see them if you're here by yourself, let me tell you. What do we got here? From artist Jim Richards. Hey Dan, heard that your nom de guerre nom de guerre, I'm going to Google this later so I know how to pronounce it, Jim, is actually Rick Shanchet. Is that true? I'm not sure because I don't know what nom de guerre is, but if you mean arch nemesis, no, that's Dan Homeris. Thank you. What else we got coming in here? Let's see, from artist Joanne Wellner. Hi, Joanne. Of all the current works of art at the gallery at Ten Oaks, which one would you choose to purchase for your home? Well, Joanne, I think I would choose the new Coleman Vineyard glass piece that you just produced and brought in a couple weeks ago. A very lovely piece that I would love to have in my home to always commemorate Coleman Vineyard. Am I telling the truth? I don't know. Right now I am. Let's see. There's a text from my son asking when I'm coming to pick him up. We'll address that later. Let's see. From artist Thomas Lennon. When it comes to the faves, are you with Raoul Dufy or Andre Durain? Oh boy, we've all had that discussion, haven't we? It come down either way on that, depending on what the ghosts are telling me. From Mrs. Shanchet again, here's another one. What is the biggest hole you've ever dug? I'm doing it right now here on this live video. How about that? But I have dug large holes in the past. Many of you know about that. Here we go. From Whitney Jane, who will be our featured artist upstairs next month, starting in September. What's one long-term dream you have for yourself, and where do you find your inspiration? What is one long-term dream I have for myself? I'd like to get through this video successfully. That would be one long-term dream, and make it to week 21. Where do you find your inspiration? The camera's pointed at me right now. And of course, my lovely wife and partner, Nancy, is a huge inspiration in all of this. Although she's the one doing this to me live on camera. Let's see here. Oh, from artist Linda Jerome. Is painting dead? No, I think the paintings are very much alive. Yes, speaking of ghosts and after hours, it's very much alive. And painting is not dead. I would say painting is completely flourishing. But, so here we go. From artist Thomas Lennon. Oh, this is a good one. Okay, this gets more intellectual. Why is the magenta crayon always the first to wear all the way down? Tom, if you're using the magenta to color in all the blood in your drawings that you keep making that are so disturbing, I would say that's why that's the first one to wear all the way down. Or maybe magenta is more of a weak color and the crayon degrades faster. Jeez Louise. What else we got here? Any others? Oh, artist BJB Hickerson, whom all of you met here on the video last week, although that really wasn't the lovely BJB Hickerson. She's a delightful person. I don't know who that guy was last week. Oh, have you ever considered opening a video store? Yes, I'm going to tell you, if the gallery doesn't take off, we're going to turn this place into a video store. And I think that's got a lot of potential. So I sure hope so. No, okay. Oh, here's from an anonymous one. Oh, please. Dan Homeris is the greatest artist of all time. Won't respond to that. Oh, from artist Rick Shanchet. You also have been painting. Can we see one of your new pieces of art? Well, my latest creation, I think if you go back to video about week 6 or 7, I was attempting to draw some of the still life and Factor of Krokanen during Linda Jerome's show. I encourage you to go back to the archives and see the quality of my work there. So I'm also attempting to possibly use some crayons to sketch out a bear on butcher paper in Rick Shanchet's honor, so that is an upcoming piece. I haven't tackled any nudes yet though, but Rick, you and I will be talking about that. Let's see, Rick, who is my nom de guerre, of course. Here's more coming in right now. Let's see what we've got. From BJB Hickerson again. When will you be getting more art by Billy Joe Billy Nakata? If that guy shows up again, we'll just see what we get, and we may have to go live with that video if he comes in. From Rick Sean Shea, I have heard you have the Mona Lisa tattooed on your right butt cheek. Is that correct? Yes. The right butt cheek? Yes, that is correct. And there's a mirror image on the other side. So, let's see what else we got. Skip the Daniel Maris, greatest artist of all time. What else we got? Whitney Jane, if you could have any superpower, what would it be? The superpower right now to be invisible, so that you would just be seeing these mosaics here behind me instead of me responding to the camera. Jim Richards says nom de guerre is like a pen name for an artist. I like your art. Thank you, Jim and Beverly. Let's see. What else we got? From Whitney Jane, what is your least favorite thing? Did I answer that yet? From Whitney Jane. What's your favorite thing about being a gallery owner? Well, of course, it's getting to work with all the wonderful artists and the effect that they have on our lives. And what's your least favorite thing? Same answer. Let's see here. Talked about the magenta crayon. Any ghosts in the gallery? I think we have just about covered all of them. Have we covered all of them? I think we've covered all the artists. Anybody else out there who wants to send in a live text right now? I'll wait. No? Okay, I think we've covered all of them. Thank you all for participating. We will look forward to week 21. We will look forward to seeing all of you here at the reception. Wait, there's another one just now. This is coming in live. You're seeing it. I'm not making this up. Is that going to be my son still asking when I'm picking him up? No, Jim Richards. How did you win your wife over? She was very impressed with my moonwalking skills when Michael Jackson was so popular in college. That's how I won her over. That's how you win a classy lady, Jim. As you and I have talked about, of course. Beverly and I will talk about this soon. Okay, so I think we have reached the end of that one.
One more question. What are
Yes.
our hours?
What are our hours? Our hours are Tuesday through Sunday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Or if you text me and say that you'd like to come see the gallery after hours, I come down and let you in. That's what our hours are. And then finally, on a somewhat more serious note, many of you have asked me, as you know, that my family is from the Dufur, Oregon area near the Dalles, where they have now had 3 successive raging wildfires in a row. I'm happy to report that my family is doing fine, no destruction of property. Hopefully some of the rain we've got will be moving over there to help those people and the fires will be dying out. But for my father and stepmother, Lloyd and Rita, you know who you are. We are all sending out lots of support to you. So we will see you soon.